Good morning. This is February Boy. Just coming on with some random stuff today. No, have no script or anything. So it's just me and you talking. Um, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to February Boy. Remember, to be able to subscribe, you have to go to your YouTube, look up February Boy, and then you would have to subscribe from that, from yours. So, anyways, with that being said, we're going to randomly talk about a lot of things. Okay, what's going on in the world? We got the COVID going on. We've got the politics, which I don't want to really get into. I don't really care to talk about politics. And the COVID, I'm kind of COVID'd out. I've been dealing with it for since February, March, and here it is, September. I'm losing dates. The COVID is really for me because of with the all the other issues going on with me, the diabetes and the congestive heart failure. Of course, I got to be more careful than a lot of other people. It doesn't make no difference if it's the flu or the COVID or whatever it could be. It does not make no difference. Either one, I got to be careful. I can go get a vaccination for the flu, which I do every year. So. But that's a different story with the COVID. You can't go out and get a vaccination right now. I mean, hopefully with the work of the scientists and the doctors and whatever, they will come up with a vaccine and we'll go on. I mean, we've had pandemics before. We've lost a lot of people, especially with the Spanish flu and stuff back in the early 1900s. Probably more than we've lost now with COVID even. So it's not the first time we got hit with a pandemic. I think it's a way for maybe nature to change things or what's going on, or something higher up. Maybe he's trying to slap us in the head and tell us, hey, wake up. You got, there's issues out there. We got to get them taken care of. Just a little bit of politics, and I'm not going to get into politics because I don't like to talk about politics. But until people in the between the White House and the Congress and the Senate, until these people can sit down and have a normal conversation and understand that they're trying to take care of people out here and not a bunch of animals. Sometimes I wonder about that even. But they need to sit down and have a dialogue and work for what we're paying them for, to work for us and not for themselves. So with that being said, that's all I'm going to talk about politics. It's just politics is a sore subject. I don't even watch the news. I started watching, all the subscribed channels and stuff like that, the streaming channels, just so I don't have to watch the news. I might watch the news in the morning for the weather or something like that, just to know what's going on outside. But besides that, I don't care about the politics anymore. I'm tired of it. Just tired of people even bringing it up to me, really. There's other things that we can talk about. I mean, I am starting to mosey on out the door a little bit more than what I used to. I don't know. I decided, if I'm gonna get something that makes me sick, there's nothing I could really do about it. I could probably get it in the house, because even though I get everything delivered and I do go to the store once in a while, it's just like a flu. I could get the flu just the same, even though With the flu, I've had the flu several times. I've had it. I've been taking shots for the flu shot every year for the last 10 years, and actually, I never got the flu. So I don't know if it's just me, my immune system has been working, or it's the shot. So it could be either one. But I'm gonna get the shot. Probably within the next week, because I usually get it before the September 10th. I've always done that. So I'm going to go on and do that, and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to get out. Tomorrow, I think I'm going down to West Texas and visit my dad. So to me, that's an outing. I'm going to take pictures and log all this stuff when I do this. I mean, he's 86 years old. And he has some issues, ill issues, some diseases and stuff. But I think for being 86, he's not that bad. So, but we'll see. I'm gonna go down and see him tomorrow. And then there's other things going on around me and stuff. Basically. I've done the first 2 videos of my life. I mean, I could get into the third video, but it's not. It's really because of it. It involves other people. I'm not going to get into the third video as much because it's about how my kids, my ex-wife. And I'm not going to get into all that stuff. That's private. That's my stuff. That's my kids' stuff. I'm not going to talk about that stuff. They already know their life because they grew up in it. And I understand a lot of things. I know they didn't like moving around when we were young. They were younger, but I had that wandering bug in me. I never got rid of it. Because I did a lot of going places all the time and doing things and seeing things and been a lot of places. So so I guess I never got out of that. I couldn't sit still for 5 minutes. I mean, lately, yeah, I had to sit still, but it's hard for me to do that even nowadays. I'm a Kentucky boy, and I always will be a Kentucky boy. So one day, maybe if I'm lucky, within the next few months or a year or whatever, maybe I can make a trip there and just be able to see it before things get worse with me, because it will get worse, because that's the way the disease of congestive heart failure is. It goes from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So it's like everything else. You can try to keep better. You do what you got to do. You got to watch what you eat. Watch what you do. Make sure you exercise or do something every day. I mean, walking's what I do. I walk a lot. I used to walk a lot more, but if anybody's ever lived in the state of Texas, you don't want to walk outside in the state of Texas because it is always hot. The weather is not, it doesn't have seasonal weather because it can be hot in the middle of November and it can be cold in the middle of November, so you don't never know what it's going to do. It's like they always say, if you want to weather change, just come to Texas because it changes from day to day. That's one of the things I miss about Kentucky. You had seasons there. You knew when the summer was going to be there. Spring was beautiful, and the winter. I love the winter. I love the snow and everything else. That's what I miss the most. It was kind of weird when I was in the Air Force. I got stationed in mostly cold places like Denver and Idaho. Most of the time, it was always winter time when I got there, and I loved it. So it was really a good thing. But things like that. My kids have seen a lot of things when they were growing up. They went places. They might not like the idea of having to move all the time, but it would be no different than if I was in the military and they would have to move all the time anyways. but I wasn't in the military at the time. I just had a roaming thing. I needed to keep moving, change locations, and because I was never happy in one spot. The only thing that was making me happy was the kids. So they're the happiest part of my life. Still to this day, even though sometimes they get on my nerves, but they get on my nerves in a good way. So if they didn't get on my nerves, then I'd be worrying about why ain't you messing with me today or something, But that's just the way they are. And I don't know. There's other things out here that I'm thinking about going to the zoo here in about a week. I want to do a walk through the zoo and maybe film the zoo and document everything. I just want to. I know that my stuff's not as up the beat, happy stuff, but this stuff it's gonna not be for everybody. This is gonna be for myself. It's more what this is the most I talk to anybody. It's hard to get me to say much. So if I can talk to this camera, then that's a good thing for me, because that's just the way it is. I just never could. I would not be able to be a speaker at anything. I would not be able to do that kind of stuff. Unless I'm chewing people out, then maybe I could, I think, because I've done that before. But anyway, no, I just wanted to keep, I'm just going to keep coming on here every few days and just keep update with everything. I mean, health-wise, I still got to go in and have a talk with the cardiologist about putting in the defibrillator. We'll do that, and then make a decision which way I'm going to go with that. Sometimes I think maybe what's the use of putting a defibrillator in if I'm going to have the same chances either way. So I don't know. Something put in my body, I don't know. I don't know about that yet. So, but I'm still thinking about it. I got an open mind. I'm going to keep the mind open and do what if they think it's best, and if they can give me proof that it is best, because that's just the way you're supposed to do it when you go to the doctor. Make sure you ask a bunch of questions, because remember, that's your body, not theirs. They're just helping you take care of it. And if they they could prove to me that it's the best idea, I'll have it done. It's not a problem. Not afraid to have it done. Just don't like the idea of something foreign being in my body. So I guess. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys keep up with what I'm doing and have a little talk every once in a while, and then we'll get back to all the other stuff later. I still might make a third volume on my life, but I'm maybe going to condense that into what went on from the time the kids started coming around. Once I started having the kids, and then try to explain myself. Maybe they don't understand it, but I think they do, because they're older and they're very smart kids. Intelligent kids. They run their own businesses, and they all pretty well self-efficient. They do what they're supposed to do. Take care of their family. Take care of that's all that counts. They're started their life. They're taking care of their kids, and they're doing what they're supposed to do, and taking care of their wives, and that's what they're supposed to do. So anyways, so you guys have a good day, a blessed day, and I will talk at you again sometime soon. Remember, February Boy, go to your YouTube, go to February Boy, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.